Let's keep them rocking. Spirit Horse. Ladies and gentlemen, this young drum group consists of our young warriors continuing the beautiful cultural practice of our singing and our drum making abilities. Spirit Horse. The Tiny Tots, all right. The future leaders. The future looks bright. Our Tiny Tots are now welcoming them to the circle. Dancers are in. All right. Hey, sounding good. Spirit Horse. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to our First Nation national anthem. We're going to go to the sound of the Whitefish Bay, Ontario. Let's all rise, those that can, as we ask for 4 starts for our warriors. First Nation national anthem, Whitefish Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, powwow fans, our First Nation national anthem, honoring our warriors since time immemorial. Our warriors that kept our women and children safe, protected our food stores, our land, our language, our spirituality, our herbology, our connection with all living things. To the modern warriors that battled in World War I, World War II, the Korean conflict, Vietnam, Kuwait, Somalia. To the modern warriors in active duty on the front lines. To those active warriors in our nations that protect our people, we ask for that beautiful victory song, Rocky Boy, Agency, let's dance 'em home, the victory song! All right! Dancing them home, posting our colors. Like that, powwow fans, our grand entry. At this time, I'd like to ask all of our dancers, except our honor guard, to please clear the floor as we make way to acknowledge all of our beautiful warriors and lady warriors. My brother, Mr. Donnie Spidell, with the introductions.
As we make some introductions here, folks, we turn our attention here once again to the center of the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our veteran, a member of the Manitoba Veterans Association, no stranger in any powwow celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your veteran, Joe Meekans. Big round of applause. Carrying the Eagle staff here for our celebration and for all of our indigenous nations here. Also introducing, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Manitoba Regional Grand Chief Assembly of First Nations, Chief Kevin Hard. Big round of applause. Welcome to the powwow, Kevin Hard. Newly crowned Miss Manito Ahbee 2017-2018, Chante, a.k.a. Spidell. Big round of applause. Introducing our veterans here on behalf of the Manitoba Veterans Association, serving in the Royal Canadian Regiment, 1st Battalion, your veteran, Jerry Woodhouse. How about a big round of applause for our veteran? Also introducing here a member of the 116th Field Battery, veteran Ken Saunders. Ken Saunders. Introducing our veteran, ladies and gentlemen, served in the Royal Canadian Armed Forces engineer, ladies and gentlemen, veteran horse massage. Horse massage. And now we had a group of young people that came forward to represent this powwow, their nation, their community. We want to introduce here from Makwasahagan, Saskatchewan, over in Loon Lake, Saskatchewan by way. Ladies and gentlemen, your headman dancer for this year's celebration, Mr. Pat Mitswing. Big round of applause. Big, beautiful special last night. Head lady dancer, Winona Tadanapa. Welcome here from Sisseton, South Dakota. Head young man, Keanu Noon of Saskatchewan, Ocean Man, Saskatchewan. And head young lady from Musqueam, Alberta, Kaylee Nepus. Let's give her a big round of applause. And now we get into the introduction here of some of our peacekeepers, keeping the community peace here, ladies and gentlemen. We have with the Gibsonville RCMP detachment, ladies and gentlemen, Lawrence Latendre. Let's give him a big round of applause. Representing the Queen's people here, and we're very proud to introduce these folks here. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Winnipeg Police Service, we had Officer Boyd Spence. Officer Boyd Spence, come forward. Representing the Winnipeg Police Service here, once again, we have Officer Dirk Creighton. Officer Dirk Creighton, he's also the Indigenous liaison here amongst our city police services. All right. And now I got some intel on this officer here. He's with the Winnipeg Police Service as well. And he's kind of seen as the Cree Brad Pitt of the area here. Sean Smith, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I'll get some pictures with him after a bit.
Project Devote is our missing and murder initiative with RCMP and Winnipeg City Police.
Okay. Here on the Project Devote with the RCMP, this year is a special task force that has been dedicated to the families of the missing and murdered Indigenous girls and women here, ladies and gentlemen. And so we're very proud to introduce these folks here as they continue to work tirelessly for the many families. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Rick Lofto. Rick Lofto, step forward. Big round of applause. Thank you, Rick. Also, a member of the team as well here is Scott Robinson. Scott Robinson. Member of the Project Devote RCMP team, Jason Thompson. Jason Thompson. And a member of the team here as well, Danielle Cassidy. Danielle Cassidy. Thank you, gentlemen, for all that you have done for our communities and continue to work very hard. And now we have a number of very important people out here, some VIPs. And these folks here, they work throughout the year in capacity of serving as community members at large, and certainly sharing with us.
Andrea Dandino is my stylist for the series Taken, and I'm wearing her jacket.
All right. We have the Aboriginal Métis designer here before us. Her name is Andre Ann Denando. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and Denandino. And she's a designer, and Lisa up here, our PowWow executive producer here, is wearing some of her garb that was designed here by Andrea. So thank you. And while we introduce here once again a Manitoba board member, we're always proud of all of our board members throughout the year and all that they serve. We call upon Lieza Pacheco. Lieza Pacheco, come forward. Board member of the Manitoba Festival. Member of the APTN and Manitoba board member as well. We introduce to you Vera Holy. Vera Hool. Vera Hool, come forward. Manitoba chair of the board, ladies and gentlemen, David Dandino. David Dandino, come forward. Member of the Métis community as well. Thank you, David. And we also have Michelle Newman. Come forward, Michelle Newman. Also, she is a guest of our grand entry as well. Thank you, Michelle. And she was a guest of special invite by David. And we have the Manito Ahbee board member here as also the Canadian member of the Canadian Forces. We introduce to you Brent Thompson. Brent Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. A member of the casinos here of Winnipeg. We want to introduce these folks here as part of our corporate contributors. Tamara Smith and also Carolyn Brown. Carolyn Brown, thank you for joining us here in our grand entry. A beautiful contribution. A member of the corporate sponsor circle here as well. I've been with the Manito Ahbee Festival for a number of years, representing the Manitoba Hydro. We have Norma Spence. Norma Spence, come forward. Thank you, Norma, for joining us. Looking very indigenous this wonderful afternoon. And the members of our corporate circle here are corporate contributors, members of the Bell MTS. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing David Koroma. David Koroma, welcome to our powwow. And also introducing Yvonne Clements. Yvonne Clements of Bell MTS. Thank you, folks, for your contribution. Thank you for being with us at our powwow this year. We now have our young team of ambassadors. We heard from them earlier today, so we're going to call you all forward here. We have all of our visiting royalty step forward. They're young.